to get started, folks.
Washington's 106.7 WJFK. Here starts Ron and Fez.
Okay, good. You're in for that, right?
Ron and Fez.
I know, and you're supposed to be his roomie. You and Billy are supposed to be roomies together.
Oh, Ronnie, have I got a gross story for you? Are you done eating? Because I got something gross to tell you.
Did those two have sex?
Besides that.
Oh.
I think this might be grosser. All right, so I went over to the mall with Rory today, because you know how I like the mall walk to stay in shape.
Yeah. Yeah, sure, working from cotton candy all the way down to caramel corn.
All right, so I work the food court. Now, Rory says to me when we go over to the mall, is there any place where I can get a razor? I don't have a razor. And I'm like looking at him and going, you don't even need a shave. And he goes, well, I shaved this morning. I go, how? Without a razor, idiot. He goes, oh, I borrowed Billy's.
Oh.
And I have to get one of my own. And I was so disgusted, I couldn't even look at him. Rory Hampton's shaved with Billy Staples' razor this morning. That is so gross.
You just used Scarface's razor. Look at his chin, and that razor rubs all over that thing.
Well, I feel like every morning I have to shave. If I don't shave, I feel like I didn't shower.
You're a man. Sure, I understand that.
So, I mean, I had to use something. Like, there was nothing I could use, and I totally forgot my
I would have used a
razor.
rusty knife from an abortion clinic before I used Billy's razor.
That's my razor.
Yes, Billy.
First off, how did he's the one who used my razor without even telling me? And, I mean, what is wrong with my razor? My razor's fine. Okay, I got a bruise on my chin, but it's underneath.
All right, here's the thing. You have this pussy legion underneath your chin from a car accident. How many months ago?
September.
All right.
And do you or do you not take a needle and drain said legion?
Yes, I do. I'll probably do it tonight because it'll feel a little bumpy again.
Exactly. That thing fills with fluid and pus on a daily basis. You lance it and then shave with that razor, the same razor Rory used this morning. That is so gross.
Yeah, I'm grossed.
Yeah.
How dare you use my razor without telling me?
Take the ED off of that.
Here's
You're right.
the thing. Does he at least put his razor in that blue stuff that you see at the barbershop that they get the combs out of?
What is that?
How did I turn to be the bad guy here when he used my razor without asking?
We're talking. That blue stuff is called blue cleanness.
Oh.
Cleans everything.
I got to get some of that.
So blue, it's clean.
I want to put some in my toilet.
I meant to tell you, Billy, but you were sleeping, and I just, I needed to use something, so I had to shave. I mean, it was just part of my daily routine.
I was awake when you went in the shower.
I gotta say this. I gotta agree with Billy on this. You don't just take somebody else's razor, especially one with legions all over his chin.
Exactly. You're going to catch something.
This is not a contagious... If you shave up my shaver, you're not going to get into a car accident.
I'm surprised if he didn't get any of your blood on him, he wouldn't get drunk from it.
I know. You know what? From his years of alcoholism, I'm sure he lights up easy every time he shaves. Because you ever go to the meetings, there's always guys in there with toilet paper all over because they got the shakes. And that's blood that you were shaving with.
You know you got Billy's blood on you. And Lord knows where he's put that little dink in his life.
I never...
Oh, I know. He put it in every black hooker he could find.
That he could afford. You shaved with like 100 black hookers.
I really never even thought of it that way.
Well, put his underpants on.
No.
Go ahead. Put his underpants on.
No
right
way.
now.
No way.
Wear over your head like a gas mask.
It's no worse than what you've done.
I know. I feel horrified. I'm just completely horrified right now that I did that.
Well, good. You deserve it.
The other sip is D.
But, I
That's
mean...
basically what you did. You shaved with his D today.
Oh.
You took his pud, lathered up, and shaved with it.
Why don't you use his toothbrush?
Oh, you haven't, have you?
You guys are split in the shower, right?
Yes.
Let me ask you this. You each have your own soap?
No.
So here's what you're doing now, Roy. You're soaping up with Billy's taint soap. You filthy bastard.
I didn't think he used my bar of soap.
Well, you go in there every day, there's one bar of soap. What brilliant scientist you have to be to figure out that one?
The maid? No, he's washing his taint with that. And then you come in and wash your face with it.
I do think about that, too. It's like when I'm wiping the ass.
I thought that was an old episode of Friends when Chandler and Joey were arguing about using the same soap. And Joey said, think of the last place I wash and the first place you wash. You finish with Billy's taint, and then you start with Rory's face.
Absolutely. I would never use the same bar of soap.
I always do the ass last, too.
Of course you do.
Sure.
Now, you're human, aren't you?
That's what he can hold.
And I always wash my face first, too.
Yes, that's
You're
how
filthy.
people do it. You're washing with tainted soap, literally.
Tainted soap.
Well, let me ask you this, Rory. Since you showered before me today, what did you use for shampoo now that you're stealing razors? What did you use for shampoo?
Your spunk.
Ow! Spunk poo!
There was a bottle of shampoo left in there. I just used that one.
Where do you think that came from, Rory?
I don't know. I mean,
That was
Shampoo
my
fairy?
shampoo. Did you ask me about using my shampoo?
I didn't know it was yours. You didn't take a shower yet.
Who else is going to use Prel?
Wait, whose shampoo? So you would use
What kind of
clean
shampoo are you using?
It's Pantene.
Pantene.
Are you drinking it?
No.
Are you drinking your shampoo?
No.
Well, in the hotels, they give you those tiny little shampoo bottles. And I was like, yeah, let me just... It's a big bottle of shampoo here. I'll just use this one.
You bring your own toothbrush? You use
Yes,
Billy's?
I bring my own toothbrush.
All right,
How about
Rory.
paste?
Yeah.
Yes, I bring my own paste.
You used my toothpaste this morning, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
I don't even think you use your own toothbrush and toothpaste, Billy, do you?
This is not about me today. For once, this is not about me being disgusting and
I'm
vile.
shocked that you own a toothbrush.
I own many toothbrushes.
Why are none of them ever wet?
Come on, when I was a kid, you used to run them underwater at night.
When you were a kid, that was last week.
All right, Rory may be the grossest person walking the planet right now. But Billy Staples, I know for a fact that yesterday, instead of showering, you jumped in the pool.
I went for a swim. I showered in the morning.
And you counted that as your bath.
No, I showered in the morning before we left. I needed something refreshing.
You're tooling around that pool like you're one of the Navy sea lions that's going minesweeping.
So you think that swimming in the pool counts as a shower?
I never said that.
You're on your way to being governor of Puerto Rico. First governor of Puerto Rico, Billy Staples.
I just needed to wake up. I needed to, be perked up a little bit.
Perked up, that's you, all right. You're perked up every day.
You Percocet it up, Percodan it up.
That's the grossest.
And then I realized with the chlorine stuff, it would probably be bad for my hair.
Oh, you think?
So
Your dyed
yeah.
hair is now green.
Both of them.
So back to the shampoo. So you just assumed somebody left shampoo in the shower and you just used it, not knowing
You
where
want
it
a
came
quarter?
from.
What do you want, a quarter?
No,
How much did you use? Why are you being so bitchy?
No, it's not a question of that. It's just that he goes, he didn't think it was mine, but he thought it was somebody else's who left it there. That is disgusting.
I heard Fez said that he went over your room today, and you were running around in a pair of short shorts, Billy.
You were
they're
in
not
hot
short.
pants.
They're not hot pants.
You were in hot pants. Who wears short shorts?
Well, I wasn't expecting anybody to show up at the door. I wasn't ready to entertain
You got a roommate.
You totally. I was
You
there.
shouldn't be doing it in front of Rory.
I was
know
there.
that teases.
I was there, and I said, Billy, I'm going to go over to the mall with Fez. He should be up here any minute now. So, yes, we were expecting guests.
I was in the bathroom already, and I wouldn't have come out unless you didn't leave some kind of vile substance in the tub.
I didn't leave any vile substance.
Bez, you saw the vile substance that was left after Rory was in there. It was stuck to the sides. It was blue. It was green. It was vile. I don't know what the hell it was.
I don't know what it is, where it came from. Ronnie, the bottom of their tub has a scummy gray film around it like I've never seen in my life.
That wasn't there before Rory showered.
How do you know? You weren't in there.
I sat on the bowl and looked in the tub.
I did not see
The bowl
that.
is your tub.
When I got in the shower, I just, it must have been there. I just wasn't looking.
All right, I got something else for you.
Where's he going?
What's he going to do? Get a
You
gun?
getting pictures?
866-277-4969.
They're both so disgusting.
It's so gross.
No, it's better, because you know what?
What?
2 weeks ago, I forgot my razor. I used his all week,
Ew!
What, that's
and
a
I
good
never
thing?
told him.
How is this good?
Now I feel like I got
Filthy.
back at him.
But you're filthy.
I am not a filthy man.
You know what? It's
You're gross.
almost a gay thing to use another guy's razor.
It was an emergency. You don't want to look bad first time down here, so I used his Gillette.
Go to the damn store and get a razor. It's not that hard.
No, I just didn't think of it. It's just convenient. So, I just use the razor.
So disgusting.
At least, fine. Now paybacks are a bitch. Now we're even. Except
So you
for
guys
shampoo.
have been splitting the razor.
They were using Rory's razor last week.
Yep.
Oh, great.
I remember one time someone was over at my house and they stayed the night and you actually used my toothbrush.
Ugh.
I've been with chicks that do that. Mind if I use your toothbrush? You're like, I value that, but, I'm like, Well, your mouth just was, you pig.
Yeah.
And now there you are using my toothbrush.
Inky used my toothbrush after that no sex night.
I don't want any part of that story. But you always say don't bring up your personal life, and then you mention that.
Oh, that's old news.
That's as close as he came. That's third base for Billy. A woman uses his toothbrush.
That's the closest. The intimacy.
Here's Steve. Steve, you're on Fest.
Hey, Steve, go ahead.
Oops, on this side? Then I gotta go back over? Steve, there you
Hello?
are. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey.
Steve.
Hey, what's going on, fellas? I miss you up in the New York area, man.
All right, thank you, bro.
Yeah, I'm a truck driver. I drive up there all the time. You guys made my night.
Thank you.
Yeah, now I'm glad you guys are still in the area, I guess. But when you guys come into Philly, you need to go to Philly. That's where you need to be.
All right, we'll let you know. All right, Steve?
You'll be the
All
first to know. We'll call you.
All right, see you later.
All right.
All right, bye.
All right, thanks for the call. 866-277-4969.
Here's Matt. Matt, you're on the air.
Hey, Matt.
How you doing, buddy?
What's up, buddies?
Hey, man.
I just want to point out the way it comes off listening to it. Rory and Billy sound like an old married couple saying
They do.
you're sharing my razor and my toothbrush and my shampoo. It's just awful.
You're sharing my D is what they're basically saying to each other.
Changing into Chuck and Buck. See you,
All right,
buddy.
there. See you later.
You hear that, Chuck? You hear that, Buck?
Just wonder what goes on in this house with 3 other roommates.
I have my own stuff when I'm, at my own house. I just forgot my razor. I have my own razor, and that was it.
Yeah.
So-
He's been using yours, and now you're splitting soap. And you know what? You can get all the soap you want. There's no sense for 2 grown men to be sharing a tiny little soap.
I know. It's such a small little bar. He's shooting that like air hockey out of his butt cheeks.
I never thought that he used the same soap that I
Why
use.
wouldn't you think that?
Because I usually take a shower first, so I had it.
All right, what
and
about the first thing the next day?
It's the
same soap that's in there. You don't see any other bar.
I don't know. I thought maybe he used the whole bar. I don't know. I mean, they're small little
No,
bars.
this is the thing you got to think of. Why don't you use the same toilet paper as him? Because you're basically doing the same thing.
Well, not anymore. I mean, I'm definitely going to make sure that
It's too late. It's too late. You've already got the coods.
I want to shower.
You're already tainted with the taint.
You got the Billy Staples.
Oh, you got Billy Staples on you.
It's
so gross.
There's Mario.
Mario.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah.
Go ahead, pal.
Hey, I was listening to you guys talk. When I was in the service, we had to share a room with a couple other guys, and one guy came in my room one day, and he grabbed my underarm deodorant and started rolling it on.
Oh, that's gross.
Under his arm, he said, here you go. I said, no, you just keep the damn thing.
No kidding. Thank you very much.
There you go.
Hey, thanks, guys.
All right, this happened to me. It was the first time, I think it was in 6th grade, where you finally had to start dressing out for gym class, and they made you shower and everything.
Does this end with your Uncle boning you?
No, it doesn't end with my uncle boning me.
Okay.
So what happened was, in gym class in 6th grade...
Daddy just walks in.
And here's no, my uncle didn't bone me.
He's like, I'm going back out. This never happened with Liddy.
So we had to share gym lockers with one other person. So me and Tommy Sipes had to share a gym locker.
Yeah.
And it was the first day we had to shower, and everyone was, embarrassed about it and running through the shower and getting back out and toweling off. I accidentally put on Tommy Sipes' underpants.
You disgusting bastard.
Because we were just trying to get dressed so fast. And then I actually had to stop and strip down again and give Tommy his underpants back. It's one of the worst days of my life.
How many times does that have end with had to give him his underpants back?
Just that one.
All right, this just got given to me by Cam Daddy Fezzi.
All right.
Razors is risky behavior, sharing the same razor, potential source of HIV infection.
Right.
Because people, you can nick each other and pick up that blood.
Yeah, definitely. That stuff doesn't go away. I don't care if you wash your razor underneath the running water. That's not killing everything on it.
Rob, you're on the air.
Hey, Ron, I'm Faz.
Hi, Rob.
I just wanted to ask, what type of straight man uses another man's bar of soap? Every bar of soap, any time you use it, it gets hair all over. So how are you going to put that in your face?
I know. How do you pick up a bar of soap that has a Billy butt pube on it and then take it to your own forehead?
So disgusting.
It's the worst thing I can imagine.
I really didn't know. I didn't know that he wasn't using another one. I didn't know he was using the same one I was using.
You know there's only one bar in there.
I didn't know what he was doing with his.
You wanted it. You wanted it. Why else would he parade around you in no shirt and nothing but hot pants today?
Here's Bob. Bob, you're in the air.
Hey, Bob.
Hey, buddy. 14375 here.
Ooh.
Hoo-ah!
There's a hoo-ah.
Hey, I wanted to ask Billy and Rory how long it's going to be before them two closet queers push the beds together and spoon each other at night.
Have you decided?
Never.
Is there a date? Are you waiting for another UN resolution?
No way. Never.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
All right, thanks a lot. That's the way people are saying it.
Why is one bed always unmade?
That's Billy's.
There's only one bed that's slept in that room.
JP.
Shake it up, buddy.
Shake it up.
Shake it up. How can I get me? Shake it up.
Oh, shake it up. Hey, guys, I keep two razors, one for trimming up the ball sack and one for trimming up the face.
Mm-hmm.
And my brother came home from college, and he didn't have a razor, so he grabbed the ball sack shaver.
Oh.
And he didn't tell me till the end of the week until I saw him using it. And I was like, you know what I used to trim that razor? And then it's got all those coarse black hairs, like, stuck in the blades and everything. It ended poorly.
You might have used Billy's sack razor.
I hope not.
I'm sure he's probably using Billy's sack. That's how he's patting the cream on his face.
Like it's a little powder puff.
You guys are disgusting.
It's so gross.
All right, we'll take a break and come back, but I really am gnarled out from this show.
I told you it'd be something gross, didn't I?
Why don't tomorrow you take a virtual shower? Why don't you, Billy, take a virtual shower together?
I know no one else can go in that pool now.
Howard Stern, Don and Mike, Bill O'Reilly, Ron and Fez, and the Washington Redskins. 106.7 WJFK.